What's up, everybody? It's your boy Big B here. Really excited to bring you guys the Rotary Showdown Front 9. It's about time that we got this started. We're doing Big Daddy commentating. Got Luca, your daddy, here with me. So what's up, Luke?
That's right. Here we go. Round 3. Gonna get it done.
Yeah, you got Luke as your reigning champ. I will say there was definitely some obstacles here in Bullhead. You'll just have to see. I mean, the winds were gusting, wouldn't you say? What, 30 to 40 miles an hour?
Yeah, we're looking right around 22 to 24 mile an hour winds with 30 mile an hour gusts. Ooh, that's hot. Yeah.
You got your boy Sweeps here. He was really excited to play, and I'm actually really excited to watch him play too, because he's really stepped his game up.
Yeah, we were all very impressed with the way that he was playing. And here's Jake the Snake Douglas with that Showdown smile. Look at her. Naughty girl.
It's your boy right here coming through. You know what? I wasn't quite in shop, but you know what? It is what it is. I had a lot of fun. Our guest appearance, Ron Hill, who actually created the purple pandemic layout that we're playing today. Is that correct?
Yeah, he created it during the whole COVID thing, so he had to get special permission from the Parks and Rec director to come out here and play.
No kidding! Wow, I didn't know about that. So here we are. We're going to start open with the purple pandemic layout. We're on hole 1. It's 512 feet, and I believe it's one of the first 3 par 4s that we're going to be going up against. Is that right?
We have 4 par 4s. Hole 1, 2, 3, and 12.
Right, so this is basically the run of the first 3 par 4s, and before we get to 12.
Yeah.
All right, here we are. Somehow I got picked to go first in the winds here, as you can tell. I really had to turn down this volume too, because I mean it's the volume that was coming through the speakers when I was trying to edit was just crazy. Now there's a Mando right up here. Is that right? Is it the second set of trees?
It's the 4th set of trees. Just got to hit that straight up the gut. It's not OB in that dirt over there at the end, so the best thing to do is to push it dead straight, or if you got the hyzer, to try to hyzer all the way on the other side of the road.
Yeah, I took my Wraith and just try to get it down there. I mean, I was told it was a good shot, but we'll see what that second shot involves. Here's Jake. What is Jake throwing?
He threw the exact same disc you did. His orange Wraith, he likes to throw that, flips up, goes pretty straight in the wind.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I definitely don't have a flippy, right? Here he is talking about the no 2-meter rule, which is a shout out to Sam.
Here's me. I like to go this big old hyzer route, just barely clearing the Mando, and it skips all the way across the road.
Yeah, you actually put yourself up, I think, just almost right in front of those gazebos over there. Here's Sweeps. Yeah. He's throwing his Invictus, I believe. Ends up actually going out of bounds, if I'm correct.
Yeah, the car path off to the left and beyond is OB.
Here's Ron, and he's
get across the road.
Here's Ron. What's Ron throwing?
That orange disc. I believe that is his escape.
Throwing his escape. Yeah. Well, he's throwing up.
Yeah, he likes to throw it's either his escape or his hatchet, because they fly straight.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
It's most likely his escape. Yeah.
Here's Sweeps again with his Invictus, trying to get something, and just, I mean, you could tell how gnarly these winds are. I mean, it took it, sailed it, but he stayed safe. So.
Yeah, I can't see what color that disc is that Ron's throwing.
I think this is Ron's T-Bird, because I believe that he's...
Yeah, the purple one. Okay, now I saw that purple thing. Yeah, that's his T-Bird right there.
Yeah, because
I
have a T-Bird just like that, too. Here I am. I'm going to take my A1. I want to swing it out. I wanted to swing it out there towards, maybe the restrooms, whatever that building was, and just let it crash back in, but...
into the tree.
I just released... I just released it too early, Here's Jake. Do you know what Jake's throwing? Some type of mid.
It's most likely a bug.
So here's Sweep. This is his zone, or actually, I think that could have been his harp. here I am. This was not an easy shot. I'm telling you. I mean, I'm pinched right in between that tree. Really had nothing to do, so I just took out my V Cobra and just prayed to just get up there. And I'm circle two for a putt, so I'm not mad about that. But I'll even tell you, even within circle one, there's no guaranteed putts with these wins. And here you are getting gutsy. You got real gutsy, man. You swung that all the way OB. What were you thinking?
My zone.
So you just trusted that disc to come back, didn't you?
Yeah, and plus if I get it out too wide, I skip it. Ends up skipping right back and downs. That was Ron with his buzz.
Yeah, that was a good upshot with his buzz. That was Sweeps with his AVR, and he was just pitching up. Here I am. I would say probably close to, I would say about maybe 50 feet. And I pulled it. During practice, I was letting the wind kind of, I guess, control my disc more, so I was trying to do that. Here's Jake. He goes OB.
Forgot that he was OB right there.
Yeah, he goes OB.
Yeah.
Here you are. I think this is your birdie look.
Yeah, it's my birdie look. Headwind. Just cleared up there real good, man. Almost went in.
Yeah, hit metal. So with this kind of wind, hitting metal is almost as good as half a stroke, you know?
Yeah, it's pretty good to have a drop-in par right there.
Yeah. Here's Jake. That was his par save, I believe. That, or maybe he's walking away with a bogey. Let's see here. Here I am.
Everyone's
Ron was like, "Damn, you went super fast." And I'm like, it was that one time there was zero wind. And I was like, I had to take it, and it almost came out.
Yeah.
So
man, it is tiring filming and playing at the same time, and plus I had my kids. So.
Yeah, definitely. So here we are. We're gonna move on to hole two. Hole two is 445 feet. Again, our second par 4 of the 3 par 4 runs that we're about to go up against. And sorry for no previews, because with this being a custom layout, there really isn't anything on UDisc. There isn't anything that's really out there for me to show you guys exactly what we're going up against.
Yeah, so we're basically just going from the scar path, that big old tree in front of us. You want to get left of that, and that'll open you up to have a straight look at the basket. From there, it'll be about a 300-foot shot.
I think you get caught up in that tree right there, yeah.
Yeah, I hit it, and it still pushes a little left, but yeah, right there.
Here's Ron. He actually puts it in a really good place, which I would expect. I mean, from the man that makes the course, of course, he should know the placement. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, it looks like that's kind of where you want to be, though. You kind of want to be in that open field out there.
Yeah, you definitely want to push it about as far as that tree is, and then just go left.
I stole Ron's purple T-bird. No, I'm just kidding. I actually have a purple T-bird myself. My attempt was just to get it below the wind. I didn't really want to expose too much of it and let it get away, because I kind of gauged and watched your guys' discs. I wanted to keep it low. I mean, I'm in a good spot, but I mean, I definitely would have taken. I would have taken Henry's spot at this point. I mean,
I didn't get to see where you landed. Where'd you land? Did you hit that tree?
I landed over there by, I believe, the original tee pad for hole 2.
Oh, okay.
Here's Sweeps. Got
that nose up.
Yeah, nose up, gets it out there. Camera lady was like, "I'm not even gonna bother filming it." So here you are. You threw something really understable. Was that like what did you throw?
That was my Mako 3. I was trying to push it far enough before it started to just turn, but that wind was just too much.
That must have been beat in, because that really turned that thing. Here I am trying to assess what I want to do, because the dog park is out of bounds, I believe. Is that correct?
Yeah.
So
this is where you want big old hyzer bomb.
I wanted to take my A1, throw it up, let the wind catch it, but unfortunately I just clip I believe I clipped the fence and ended up going out of bounds. So here I am. I'm going to take my Buzz SS. Really good turnover on it. I was not mad about that shot. I was mad about taking the stroke on the previous, but I'll be up there looking for at least a par save. Here's Jake, just dead straight.
Yeah, and that's more what you want. You want to have that look right there. He's about 250 to 270 from the basket.
Here's Ron here for his second. And I swore this was going in. Looks so good.
Yeah.
I believe the road plays is OB2, right? So did he end up going out of bounds?
Like
or? Okay, so the sidewalk's considered a river. And I wasn't sure if he went out of bounds or not. So here's Sweeps with his up shot. Kind of just floats up there just to show you guys what that wind does. I mean, it just so weird. So weird. Tons of fun, but it was definitely just strange. Take my wizard, do the same thing I did in hole 1. really made 0 adjustments to my putt.
Here little weenie putt.
Here you are. I think you just pitched up.
Yeah, I had nothing from there. I just wanted to make sure I got a par at least.
Mm-hmm.
Pars were good today. They're boring, but the pars were definitely good today.
Right. I believe here's Ron for his. That would have been his first birdie, right?
Yeah, that was for birdie.
Yeah. I think we're trying to decide who's going now.
Yeah, that's right.
Sweeps. Yeah, Sweeps hits metal. Here's Jake hitting metal as well.
Yeah, you guys are making this hole look hard. Come on, Brandon.
I'm telling you, man. I was not impressed with my performance.
That's how it's done, folks. That's how a putt was staying.
That's how, man. My putting. I'm telling you, my entire round was just plagued. Here you are, practicing the karate kick.
Yeah, just working on my Ron impression. That was just in case one of you guys wanted to 2 meter rule. I wanted to be ready.
Right, for sure. Here's Jake. He's going to walk away with his 4. So you, Jake, and Ron walk away with a par, which is to be expected since you guys are a little more experienced. Myself and Sweeps walks away with a bogey. I walked away with a double bogey after going out of bounds, dog park. So
yeah.
Tell us about hole 3.
So hole 3, we're gonna be it's gonna be an uphill shot, and you got the play is there's 3 big trees that you have to try to shoot, just crest the hill, but get low enough under those branches that you'll pass it, and then once you pass those trees, you're looking at an easy 200-foot shot to the basket for 30. If you don't clear those trees, then you're looking at a hard obstructed lie. And if you fade too early, there's a lot of OBs. So there's a gazebo, there's a cart pass that forks out right there off to the left. So the play is definitely to just crest that hill and to get under those branches. And I do it.
And here you are, just leveling the trees.
I think I ended up hitting the branches and just falling straight down.
Here's Ron. Look like an early release. I think he
definitely.
Yeah, he hits that tree, gets a rollback.
Yeah. If you can just go left enough to your left of the left cart path, it's not that bad over there.
Right, exactly.
Here's Jake. He ends up, I believe, OB there.
Yeah, just hit that tree, that left tree, and drop straight down.
Yeah. Here's Sweeps. He's trying to figure out the course layout. Just wanted to, I wanted to keep that in there just to show you guys, we were, definitely trying to hang in there with you guys. But, these wins definitely did prove difficult. That was Sweeps. He ended up early release as well. Here, I'm going to take my G-Star Destroyer, and I'm going to take the same path that you did, Luke. I just want to take kind of that wide right, get out there. Perfect. Was a pretty good shot, I felt like.
Yeah, that's the play, pretty much, that you want to do. I mean, I think you're a little behind that tree, but We'll be all right from there.
A little behind. Here's that wind I was telling you about. Looks like he was facing a headwind, took his AVR and exposed it and just stalled out on him. Here's Ron.
So where Ron's at is not that bad. It's just an easy hyzer play straight to the basket. And I think he barely stays in bounds.
Yeah, he definitely got that local love. Same thing with you here. Nice.
Oh no, there was a right to left, so I just took my overstable MD5, exposed the bottom to the wind, and it just carried me to the basket.
That was perfect. 2 peas in a pod, you and Jake are. Here am I. I actually had to cut out some footage. I was going to use my A1, and instead I decided to go with my Gator. And I'm no stranger to the wind when it comes to, watts, and Watson can get as gusty as the winds we had in Bullhead. But apparently the winds were different. I threw out something overstable just like you did with my Gator, and it just didn't hyzer. I mean, it was very, very strange. So here I am underneath this thorny bush.
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah, I've never seen anybody over there. That was my first time seeing anybody land in that thing.
Well, apparently, and I ended up going out of bounds there. Apparently, I'm doing a lot of things that that you consider a first. So, looks like Ron just pitches up. Here's sweeps.
Yeah, for sure. I haven't. Oh, hang on. I lost you for a second.
Sweeps is gonna. Here's here's Jake. I'm sorry, but Jake ends up becoming just that, my guy here that ends up just having the weirdest putts, and it just double doinks. You think he's a Bears fan, man? He double doinks, falls. Heartbreak. There's that smile. There's that smile.
And I was like in the same lie, trying to not do the same thing.
No, do you think the wind maybe just caught you and just lifted it up there a little bit, huh?
Yeah, and then seeing Jake do that, I was a little nervous going walking up to my putt after that.
Oh, definitely. Here I am gonna take my bogey. Ended up going out of bounds,
Yeah.
which wasn't fun at all. Again, like I said, there's no gimmies. There's no gimmies when they came to this wind today. I mean, a 10-foot putt could definitely feel like a 30-foot putt.
Yeah. So did you just go like a bogey, bogey, bogey?
I just went bogey, double bogey, bogey, yeah. And we had, you walked away with a par. You and Ron both walked away with pars. Jake walks away with the bogey. Actually, all three of us, myself, Sweeps, and Jake, we all walk away with the bogey. Even after a nice drive like that, really kind of, pissed me off a little bit, but it is what it is. Tell us about hole 4.
This one was scary, dude. This one's either a flick. It's a short hole, either a flick or a turnover, going straight towards the river, and the river was high. I think the river was only maybe 20 feet, 25 feet away from the basket, so you definitely want to put it close to the basket, but it was so easy to go into the river. So, I just ripped my overstable mid, my MD5, just forced it over on an Annie, and it just started coming back at the right time. So, sitting right there for a birdie.
Here's Ron.
There's Ron.
Looks like he played it safe.
He just played it too safe. Just a little scared of the water and the wind. He didn't turn it over enough.
Looks like Jake's disc just ends up hyzering out on him. Here's Sweeps. He takes his,
Sweeps.
Yeah, he takes his V-Rock, and great drive ends up getting wet.
Damn.
Yeah, but I mean, at least he got the distance down there, which was impressive. Let's not talk about impressive at this point. Here I am. I'm taking my Champ Rock 3, throw it right in those bushes.
Yeah,
So I had to read.
Funny, man.
So I had to read-tee, took my buzz and just put it on a turnover. My buzz has just been my get-out disc after getting in trouble. And I'll have a putt for maybe about 20, 25 feet. Here's Ron. Little pitch up. Here's Jag pitch up again. I mean, well, yeah, maybe he gave that a little bit of a bid, but again with these wins,
I think he was more laying up. Okay, so
Sweeps definitely
the
wasn't
like
right.
30 feet from the basket. So
Yeah, Sweeps definitely wasn't laying up. He gave that a bid. I gave it a bid. Winds just smacked down that disc. Here's Ron, and you'll hear here he is just enticing the disc golf gods to just pick up that wind, and boy did it pick up. It I mean you can hear the whooshing of the waves and everything, and he just drains it like a stud. And here you are for your birdie.
Yeah.
Strokes on folks.
Oh yeah, I
at
was
this
like,
point.
yeah, because it was like a little headwind, so I switched from my Fierce to my ABR3.
Squeaked it in there. Just squeaked it in there, man. That was it's dead center on the scorecard is what they say, right?
Yeah.
So you walk away with a birdie. Jake and Ron will walk away with a par. Myself and Sweeps are going to walk away with bogeys. Here we are. We're going to be on hole 5. It's 301 feet. It's another par 3. Break down this hole for us, Luke, since you're more familiar.
Yeah, 300 feet. We're going to be shooting through 2 trees, so you got to get something that's going to fly dead straight, go under the branches, and just keep on carrying straight, because after those trees, there's the gazebo off to the right, there's that car path right there, and that basket is sitting on a hill. So if you come in at the wrong angle, it's real easy to catch an edge and just roll all the way down to the river. You're going to see it today. We might actually see that happen today. So here I am, I got my Roadrunner. Yep, just got to hit it dead center towards that. And there's that car path I was talking about. So I'll be sitting right there for my birdie. Now I remember this was a weird wind because there's usually a headwind or a heady right to left cross. We were actually having a tailwind on this one.
Yeah, this one was a tailwind. Jake gets it right down in there. Nice little skip, but ends up finding it OB again. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Here I am. I'm gonna take this is my T-bird again. It's been kind of trusted for me, and apparently I'm taking a line you guys have never seen before on this hole.
Yeah. Just making up lines as you go, making stuff up. It worked out though.
Yeah, for someone who's not played this layout before, it was nice for you guys to see a different spread as far as creativity goes. But I'm gonna find myself not to the favorable side of this tree, I would say. Here's Sweeps with his should be his pitch up, and then here's Ron. I believe he's just gonna pitch up as well.
Yeah, if you're this far back, I mean, you just want to pitch up.
Yeah, and with this hole being on a slope, you really want to be careful, because if you hit this thing at the right angle, you can find yourself with a really bad rollaway, even potentially finding yourself even wet if it gets the right roll on it, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, even I was a little nervous. I really wanted to run it, but I just couldn't. So it was pretty much looked like a layup.
Yeah. So there's Sweeps. He gave it a run for sure. Here I am, finally getting my birdie, and that's that roll away I was telling you folks about.
Oh man, that was so nasty.
And between everything that this thing could have hit a rock, could have hit that pole, could have hit anything, and it decides to find the only tree, the only other tree on this hole. So here it is.
Yeah, you only have a few trees to miss, and you put those 2 in play.
Definitely. So here I am, upshot. That one turned on me. This one was just a pitch up. That way I can just walk away with my. I think I'm going to walk away with a double bogey.
Oh man, unfortunate. Man, so you and Sweeps are right there, man. You and Sweeps are 5 over.
We're neck and neck, yeah. I mean, I'm gonna walk away with a double bogey. Sweeps is gonna walk away with a bogey. So is Jake. You and Ron are going to walk away with pars. You know, I just couldn't get away from these big numbers, man. I just felt like an amateur playing on this layout. Here we are. Hole 6 is 437 feet, and it is par 3 as well. Break down this hole for us, Luke.
This is like one of my favorite ones. It's pretty much just a hyzer, flip up hyzer play. I mean, it's right along. You got the river all the way on the right. You got trees all the way on the left. If you throw a flick, it's real easy to go OB. So you definitely want to throw something that's going to finish left. The wind's pushing off the river, and then once you get over the hill, the wind's pushing towards the river. So you definitely want to be careful with doing that.
Yeah, definitely. Here you are. You actually played that just perfectly. You were able to expose that belly, but in a way that it were to benefit you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, if I was going to be like pin high of that wall, I was going to be okay. So I was definitely glad I got that roll past the wall. So just easy up and down from there.
Definitely. Here's Ron. Threw his a little low, but maybe it was more of a play to try to keep that wind from actually being effective. You know. Here is Jake, and he hops the wall, man.
Yeah, you don't see that much. I think they both just do destroyers.
Yeah, that was one heck of a bounce to see. And here's Sweeps. He's going to end up having that gazebo. He's going to bring that gazebo into play, unfortunately for his upshot. Here I am. I believe I take my Punisher. It's an ESP Punisher. Loving this wind because I trust this disc to just, you know, I trust it to fade left, and I wanted something just really overstable in this type of wind. Got a nice generous roll, not as generous as yours. Here's Jake with his forehand upshot, and it just got some weird ground play.
Yeah, that was weird for sure.
And then here is Ron with his upshot, and I think he ends up in the river. Actually, I think this is his rock 3 that he ends up losing, if I'm correct.
Yeah, he lost that one.
Unfortunately. Here's Sweeps. These guys, you know,
and he lands right there.
Yeah, he landed right in the port. You know, and these guys refuse to move. You know, I mean, I kind of wish that we would get some spectators that actually respected the game of disc golf. And, you know, when you have someone that's literally a few feet away from you, man, those nerves will get the best of you. You know, you really don't want to throw, and especially someone who's only been playing 6 months like Sweeps has. He was definitely nervous to throw. There's Jake. He ends up hitting metal too. Here you are. Now it looks like you hurt. Looks like you twisted your ankle, or what happened there?
There was a little dip right there. So yeah, I definitely almost rolled my ankle once I came down. So thankfully I didn't, because if I would have, that would have probably just killed my whole round.
Yeah, definitely. I was definitely hoping that you didn't either. You know, here I am. Just my putting struggles continue. You know, it was unfortunate. It was very, very hyped and ready to go for this round, but sometimes these wins get the best of you. There's Ron showing us a new way to putt, which is pretty cool. I guess I should bring my cane out, you know. So I'm gonna. So you're gonna walk away with a par. Jake walks away with a bogey with me as well, and then Ron and Sweeps walk away with a double bogey. Break down hole 7 for us.
We're just like kind of like similar to where we're at by the basket, just kind of on the bank of the river, just shooting up to the basket. You'll see the brick wall off to the right is going to come into play. So if you're throwing a backhand, you got to get it up over the wall. It's a real easy forehand shot. So usually I'd be throwing my AVR 3 or my Fierce, but because of the wind, I put my zone out there, and I thought I grip locked it, but the wind definitely helped me out, and I ended up being parked. Ooh, Jake, I forgot he throws his thumber. He likes throwing that thumber with his criminal. It's his most overstable driver he has in his bag. And you just kind of weenied it. Is that your A1? So, there's Ron, dude. That's his glow T-bird. Just, oh man, just expose that nose and just sitting right there behind that wall. Okay, sweeps. See what you got. Not bad. It's gonna be Circle's Edge.
Yeah, definitely not bad. You know, it was actually really cool to watch you guys just about ace run this.
Wow, I forgot how good of a note that was for Ron, because he put that flick over his shoulders to make sure that it got over that wall.
Yeah, and he was down there where I would say here I am hitting metal. That would have been a nice little birdie for me. Here's Sweeps. He goes over the basket. He was like maybe maybe about 10 feet away from the tee pad. I would say his first shot.
Oh man. Yeah, he was like, definitely 20, 25 feet away from the tee pad. He was right there. It was pretty fun. Come on, Flip, get it. No, never mind. That was a good up.
Yeah, definitely a good up.
Okay, and me and Jake are just going to tip in our birdies.
Yeah, you, Jake, walk away with birdies. Ron and myself walk away with a 3, and then Sweeps is going to walk away with a 4. Here we are, hole 8, 279 feet, par 3. Another short but gettable hole, I would say.
Yeah, we're shooting at regular 8's basket. We're just we're shooting from 6 blue or 7 blue or 6 blue over to 8 basket. So yeah, this big old tree in the way. You can just take a big old hyzer around the tree, or you can flick way left of the basket. So of course I'm a right-hand backhand. I'm opting for the right of the tree, but
and you end up on that. You end up on that second tier. Looks like.
Yeah, just do it 2 straight.
Here's Jake. I kind of lost his disc while trying to record, but he ends up over in the same area as you. I think you guys both end up on that second tier deck. Here I am. I'm going to take my destroyer. Beautiful release, got it nice and flat, wanted to hyzer in, and that wind ends up pushing it down into the sand. Now I'm safe. Thankfully, I'm safe, but I'm definitely going to have a hard look for birdie. Here's Sweeps. He's going to take his, I believe this is the Metal Flake T-Bird. Puts a great line on it. Almost aces it as well. And finally, he's got a look here for birdie. Better luck than I, that's for sure. Here's Ron. I think he ended up releasing it low again too. No. But man, how lucky, right? I mean, he's getting local love all day.
Yeah, I've never seen him right here. This is the first time I've seen him. I haven't seen him clear the wall. But yeah, just that wind was just crazy.
This wind was very, very gnarly for sure. Here he is thinking I'm just going to get a nice little hyzer out, but ends up rolling it, and Sweeps is yelling stop, and the bystander ends up grabbing the disc. We end up going on with a 5-minute conversation of whether or not he's in or out. Here's Jake. He had his putt for birdie too. I mean, tell us, is this difficult, you think, being on the second tier trying to putt down? I mean, what's going through your mind?
It's usually the wind's not as crazy. So it's usually actually not that bad. I've made a few putts from there, and I've watched Jake and Ron make putts from there too. You just got to put the nose down, and it just usually just floats right towards the basket. And by the time it hits the ground, it just lands softly like mine did right there. So it's not as hard as people would think.
Definitely.
Yeah. But this basket, I hate this basket because it's missing a chain link on it. So I get a lot of spit outs on this basket.
Right. Here I am again, like I told you guys, just that rough. See that wind? He exposed that belly, and I'm surprised that it actually didn't go further back. I believe
Ron's right there in line with that basket right there is where that chain link is missing.
Absolutely, and that was actually a really good 4 for him, I would say. given his circumstances, though, what he was, from his drive to putting out. I mean, a good 4. Sweeps finally gets his birdie, gets a nice little fist pump there. He's going to be the only one walking away with a birdie on this hole. Myself, Jake, and you walk away with a 3, and again, Ron's going to walk away with a 4. So we're going to round out, man. We finally get the hole 9. This is a nice little shorty, gettable. Should be sets everybody up basically for a star frame. It's 151 feet. It's par 3. And are we shooting to hole 9's basket? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, we're just finishing on hole 9. Ron made this hole for his wife, so she'd be able to get in there for an easy birdie or even have an ace run at it. So he made some of these short holes solely for like his wife, because his wife plays with him the most.
Definitely. There's Sweeps. He puts himself within about 10 feet. He threw it low though. It can still be intimidating because we still got. I would say we still got OB, and that road still comes into play. Especially with this wind. What'd you throw here? Did you throw your zone?
My zone, I love it.
Here's Jake.
This is Jake's Z zone that he got from Watson Skip. He usually throws it a lot better, but that's one of his go-tos.
Well, he also threw it with a left or right wind. He should have known that wind was going to pick it up. You know what I mean? Here I am with my A1, and just you could tell how that wind. You don't normally see those types of bounces if the wind isn't going crazy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like I said, it's just hard. Just because when you get over the hill, it's pushing towards the river, and from the river, it's pushing towards the hill. Just gets harder to judge it.
It does, and the wind and the winds. You could tell right there. Look at the river behind us. These waves are just going. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So there was Jake for his birdie. He doesn't get close. At least he'll walk away with a par. Here's Sweeps. Sweeps goes birdie.
Back to back birdie.
And here I am. I barely squeaked in that birdie as well. Yeah.
And that's your first birdie of the day, huh? Right there.
That was my first birdie of the day. Yeah, my first and only birdie of the round. Spoiler alert. Here is.
Oh, no.
Yeah, you had it.
I missed mine.
You got a short putt too. What happened there? Did you rush it?
Just the wind. I just miscalculated the wind.
And then here you are, just gonna lean in and drop it in. No point of trying to putt it.
Sweeps.
Yeah. So myself and Sweeps gonna walk away with birdies. You guys are gonna walk away with pars. So here we are, guys. After 9 holes, Lucas just running away with strokes on everybody at 2 under. Ron and Jake are tied in second position at 3 over, and Sweeps and myself are tied in 4th with 7 over. Again, I'm not mad at being 7 over in this wind, playing this course for the first time. We really didn't do any type of warm-ups. I will say, though, we are definitely excited to get back and play again. But we got some exciting footage coming to you, the back 9. A lot of action going on. So definitely stay tuned. And then, thanks, guys, for watching. Hey, Luke, thanks for joining me, man. I appreciate it. You're going to join me on the back 9, right?
No problem, dude. I love it. Love getting out here with you. Love all you viewers that are watching, helping support Putt Buddies Pro. Thank you all.
Definitely. And, hey, you'll hear us here on the back 9, Big Daddy commentating. We'll see you guys then.
Yeah, stay tuned.